Hey everyone! Welcome to Reality TV News Update, the place where we bring you the latest updates, fun moments, and behind-the-scenes stories you won't want to miss. Big Brother spoilers ahead. Chuk was evicted from the Big Brother house during Thursday night's live episode of Big Brother, after Haley Thogmartin won BB Blockbuster and came off the block. The result answered two of the night's biggest questions. Who went home on Big Brother tonight, and who won the BB Blockbuster? Entering episode 19 of BB 28, Haley Thogmartin, Chuk and Barrett Pfeiffer were on the block. Haley earned safety in the BB Blockbuster before Houseguests cast their live eviction votes. Chuk was ultimately evicted in a 9-1 vote. The eviction followed shifting discussions inside the house and the fallout from a fiery Angela-Haley confrontation. Haley spent most of the week as the apparent target, though conversations at times shifted toward Chuk and even Barrett. The eviction sets the stage for Week 6 and a new head of household competition, with the winner expected to be revealed when the live feeds return. Who went home on Big Brother tonight? During the live episode of Big Brother on August 13th, Chuk was kicked out of the house. Chuk went home after Haley Thogmartin won BB Blockbuster and secured safety ahead of the live vote. Who took home tonight's BB Blockbuster? Haley Thogmartin won BB Blockbuster on Thursday night's episode of Big Brother. The victory removed Haley from the block and guaranteed safety, heading into the live eviction vote. As a result, Barrett Pfeiffer and Chuk faced eviction. Who was evicted on Big Brother Week 5? Tonight, Chuk became the fifth houseguest to be eliminated from Big Brother 28. The house voted 9-1 to send Chuk home. Big Brother spoilers. What happened tonight? Thursday's Big Brother episode 19 featured the BB Blockbuster competition, the live eviction vote, and the departure of Chuk from the Big Brother house. Haley, Chuk, and Barrett entered the night on the block. During BB Blockbuster, the nominees competed in Newton's Apples, a challenge that required players to roll 5 apples up a ramp and balance them at the top before using stone balls to knock the apples back down. Haley won BB Blockbuster with Barrett behind, followed by Chuk. While Haley spent much of the week as the apparent target, house dynamics shifted in the hours leading up to Thursday's episode as several players discussed keeping Haley and targeting Chuk instead. Haley's BB Blockbuster victory opened the door for that scenario, and Chuk was ultimately evicted in a 9-1 vote. Big Brother live eviction results. Who voted to evict whom? The final vote was 9-1 to evict Chuk With 10 houseguests eligible to vote this week, 6 votes were needed for an outright majority. The votes were cast as follows. Haley supported Barrett's expulsion. Melody voted to evict Chuk. Angela voted to evict Chuk. Chuk was evicted by Camu's vote. Dee voted to evict Chuk. Yash voted to evict Chuk. Devins voted to evict Chuk. Drew voted to evict Chuk. Taylor voted to evict Chuk. Mallory voted to evict Chuk. Big Brother evictions. Who has been voted off Big Brother 28? 5 houseguests have now been voted off Big Brother through Week 5. Week 1, Ashley Trail. Week 2, Rome Seymour. Week 3, Jason Dupuis. Week 4, Lyric Medeiros. Week 5, Chuk Following Thursday's live eviction, 12 houseguests remain in the house. Big Brother 28 cast. Who is left after tonight's eviction? After Thursday's eviction, 12 houseguests remain in the game heading into Week 6. Drew Campbell, Barrett Pfeiffer, Dee Valladares, Haley Thogmartin, Camu Kirk, Angela Murray, Melody Morris, Latrice Lala Verrett, Yash Patel, Mallory Oricchio, Rick Devins, Taylor Brown. When is the next Big Brother episode? Full schedule. The next episode of Big Brother is at 8 p.m. ET Sunday, August 16th on CBS. Big Brother Unlocked will not air on August 5th, 14. The next regular episode of Big Brother will feature the fallout from the eviction and the Week 6 nomination ceremony. Upcoming schedule. Sunday, August 16 episode 28 p.m. 8. Wednesday, August 19 episode 21, 8 p.m. 8. Wednesday, August 20th. Live Eviction, Episode 22, 8 p.m. 8. How to watch the live feeds of Big Brother. The season continues to bob and weave, surprising us frequently, and this eviction may be no different after last-minute talks were aimed to flip the plan for another week in a row. As we wait to find out who is eliminated tonight on Big Brother 28, we will have all of your results here. We've got Barrett, Chuk, and Haley on the block with the HOH setting her sights on evicting Haley, but Dee has other plans now after days of pondering the alternatives. After what started as a clear evict Haley, the days dragged on until the whispers started for saving Haley and sending Chuk out the door. Of course this is all just speculation until we've got the Blockbuster settled, because if Chuk wins the BBBB then it'll be Haley gone and done, but if Barrett takes the prize we are now expecting Haley to be safe this round. You can stream new episodes live through Paramount Plus Premium Plan. Get your subscription set up and watch along with us. Sign up now and get Paramount Plus to watch BB28 live. This week's Blockbuster has the 3 HGs trying to roll 5 balls up a double-sided ramp and getting them to land in the middle. Once the balls are in the middle they have to then roll another set of balls to knock down the ones they landed in the middle. First player to complete the task and buzz in will win safety and be off the block. Big Brother 28 results. Week 5 BB Blockbuster. Haley is the Blockbuster winner. Noms remaining: Chuk and Barrett. Okay, with Haley safe I am expecting Chuk to be out the door shortly. Votes ahead. Big Brother 28 results. Week 5 votes. Barrett gets the vote to evict. Haley Melody votes to evict Chuk. Angela votes to evict Chuk. Camu votes to evict Chuk. Chuk votes to evict. Diush votes to evict Chuk. Devins votes to evict Chuk. That is sufficient votes. Chuk votes for Drew to evict. Chuk votes to evict. Taylor Chuk gets Mallory's vote to evict. By a vote of 9-1, Chuk has been evicted from Big Brother. Big Brother 28 results. Week 5 eviction. Chuk Inyanyu was evicted. With the vote settled and another HG out the door, it is time again for a new head of household. Since Lala is the HOH who is leaving, she is not eligible to compete. However, everyone else will be competing for influence over the nominations for the following week. Once feeds are back we will have the spoilers for you, so stick tight, and we'll get you the updates soon. Big Brother 28 results. Week 6 HOH. Spoilers. Waiting on live feeds for the results. Big Brother is back with another live episode this evening, August 13th. And we have a full recap what you need to know from this past week. If you are not aware, the show has 24/7 live feeds, and thus we already know who wins the major competitions ahead of the CBS airings. We are going to go over all of the important spoilers for Week 5. Scroll down for the Week 5 info. Who won head of household for Week 5 of Big Brother Season 28? Latrice Verrett, aka Lala, is the head of household winner. She made history as the oldest female houseguest to ever win the Wall Comp Challenge. Lala is 58 years old, in case you were wondering. Who was Lala's pick for Big Brother 28's eviction in Week 5? Barrett Pfeiffer. Nominated for eviction in Week 5 of Big Brother 28. Barrett Pfeiffer is a first-time nominee, thanks to Lala. Haley Thogmartin was chosen to be kicked out of Big Brother 28 in Week 5. Haley Thogmartin hit the block for the first time ever, thanks to Lala. Chuk Inyanyu nominated for eviction in Week 5 of Big Brother 28. Chuk Inyanyu hit the block for the first time ever thanks to Lala. Originally, Lala was considering putting up Barrett Pfeiffer, Drew Campbell, and Camu Kirk. Camu made a strong pitch to remain off the block, and Lala obviously saw the value in keeping him safe this week. She ended up pivoting to Chuk and Haley, who won the Power of Veto competition for Week 5 of Big Brother 28. Camu Kirk won the Power of Veto competition. We saw this play out on the Wednesday, August 12th, episode. Does Camu Kirk use the Power of Veto on any of the nominees? No. Camu kept the same nominations. Who will be evicted on Big Brother Season 28 Week 5? We won't know this information until tonight. The BB Blockbuster will determine which houseguest gets removed from the block. Stay tuned. In the BB Blockbuster, 3 first-time nominees compete for safety before one is voted out. Haley Thogmartin would probably agree that Week 5 of Big Brother 28 has been the most challenging for her and the Toolshed Alliance, which is no longer in existence. Following a flipping of the votes in last week's 4th eviction, Camu Kirk made a huge pivot in the game, distancing himself from the perceived trio of him, Haley, and Chuk Inyanyu. As Camu secured his own safety striking a deal with head of household Latrice Verrett, he simultaneously threw Haley and Chuk under the bus and ultimately up on the block. After winning the Power of Veto, Camu refused to save either of his allies, leaving them exposed as easy targets for the rest of the house to rally against. Now Haley, Chuk and Pawn nominee Barrett Pfeiffer will compete live in the BB Blockbuster to determine which two remain on the block as options for the fifth eviction. #ButFirst, host Julie Chen Moonves will catch us up on what's gone down in the house, ever since Haley and Angela Murray's epic dust-up that left the once dominant Toolshed alliance in complete shambles. Read on for our recap of Big Brother Season 28, Episode 19 to find out who is sent packing in Week 5. The players in the running to win the $750,000 prize are Angela Murray, Barrett Pfeiffer, Chuk Inyan Dividers, Drew Campbell, Haley Thogmartin, Camu Kirk, Latrice Verrett, Mallory Oricchio, Melody Morris, Rick Devens, Taylor Brown and Yesh Patel. To Thog or not to Thog? Feeling like they had given Camu their full loyalty, him not using the veto on either Chuk or Haley left them with the realization that they no longer owed him that loyalty any longer. Devens and Mallory were both on their own paths, persuading people close to them that it might actually be better to vote Chuk out and leave Haley around a bit longer to go after her targets, despite the fact that the majority of the house wanted Haley to leave this week. Eventually they were able to get both Drew and Barrett on board with the concept, but for Devens the key to making it happen rested in whether or not they could also convince Dee and Angela. Drunk on power. Feeling the power of the moment, Lala welcomed Mallory, Melody, Yash, Drew and Barrett to her HOH room to partake in some wine and to dish a future plan she has that two of the icons need to go before jury. Lala positioned Devens as someone just in the game to have fun, and Angela's reason to return was retribution, and she learned for the first time that Dee was a winner of $1 million. She thought it was $500,000. She thought she was among tight-lipped friends who promised they wouldn't spill the beans. But Barrett knew that he couldn't let anyone else in the room get that info back to the icons before him, and so he took it upon himself. Even though it was actually Drew that told the group Devens is the scariest of the three, Barrett told Dee and Devens that it was Lala who said it. Dee finally decided that keeping Haley this week would be the best way to disrupt, but Devens and Dee kept their cool because the news that they were a threat was not exactly shocking. Lala's plan, since they all feel as though Haley will be coming for immediate revenge against her, and not them. Blockbuster for BBs with everything on the line. The three nominees competed for safety in the Newton's Apples BB Blockbuster comp. Their objective was two-pronged. First, roll 5 balls up a ramp to rest in the middle at the top. Second, to then roll other balls that knocked the original 5 down. Chuk performed poorest in the comp, landing only one of his balls by the time Barrett and Haley landed their first 4. In the end, Haley was the first to get all 5 apples on her platform and the first to knock them all down to win the comp and secure her own safety. Following the comp, it was revealed to the house that their big target Haley was safe from eviction, and the choice was down to Barrett and Chuk. Chuk didn't try to fight for his place in the game because he knew the signs were there. Instead, Barrett publicly pitched that the group allow him to keep having fun with them this summer. Chuk seemed to be on the brink of emotion when he asked that they consider where his loyalty is, and that he might be good for their game if they keep him in the house. Live eviction. From the diary room, each of the eligible houseguests cast their vote to evict. Haley voted to evict Barrett, but everyone else voted to evict Chuk in a 9-1 vote. Chuk called the eviction unreal in his exit interview with Julie, because he was shocked at how quickly the Toolshed alliance's strength fell apart. Julie pointed out that Chuk deliberately snubbed her with no hug or handshake on his way out, to which he replied that he was just returning the favor to her for snubbing him before the Blockbuster. He stands by his assessment that Lala is playing the game confused, because even Taylor told him that she doesn't think Lala knows what she's doing. Julie also wanted to know what he did to prepare for the game, insinuating that he came across more confused about how to play the game than Lala is, and then the goodbye messages from the other houseguests reinforced that impression. Pluto TV and Paramount Plus offer live streams of Big Brother.